Welcome, dear student. Today we will continue from our last slides. In the last class, we were discussing on the introduction to Python, and now come to the that slide. Uh, we are talking on the need for the Python. So the various features of the Python, number one, the software quality. Uh, Python code is the very clear and readable. So due to the is readability, it is a reusable, and we can create a maintainable code. And the Python is the have a uniformity. So if you are not a author of your program, or if you are not a creator of program, you can easily understand it by just read it. Another features is it supports the object oriented and functions both. So the software quality will be increased due to the its uniformity, its readability, and its various OO features and functions. Uh, Another is the developer productivity. Increasing the production of developer due to the need to less debugging required, because where the code is very readable and very short code, so the debugging required the less efforts. The less number of comments are required. Also, the Python programs directly and quickly run, because there is no need to compile and generate the intermediates file and to store like the C++ and Java. In the C++ and Java, we first compile the code and then generate an intermediate code. That intermediate code either on run or interpret on the machine. So these all things, and also this is the portable. These Python programs are portable to on the across the platform, and without even a bit changing of a code, we can run the same program on all the platforms like Windows, Macintosh, and Unix. So it will definitely increase the developers productivity, and we can develop our program fast. Another is the support libraries. There are a large number of huge collection of inbuilt libraries are, are available in the Python. These libraries are called standard libraries. These supports the application programming, text patterns, the network libraries, internet libraries, and there are third-party libraries also available for the web application programming, numeric programming, and database interfaces, game developing, machine learning, AI. So there are two types of library: the inbuilt standard library as well as the uh, third-party libraries are available. The another feature is the component integration. The Python scripts easily integrated within the other part of the application itself of a Python. That's why it used as a customized and extension tool also. It can also invoke Python scripts. The Python scripts can invoke the C++, Java library and Java code, and C++, Java, and the other programming can itself invoke the JavaScript. And it also integrate with the protocols like the famous protocols of web services, the COM protocol, SOAP protocol, XML, Corba, and there are a number of web services. So these are easily can be integrated with these protocols, C++, Java, as well as other scripting language. So component integration is the possible. So we can create the larger system, and it can integrate it with the incorporating with the bigger systems. Enjoyment. So it is obvious the program is very readable. There are a number of built-in tools are available. So it is very easy to program. It's become like a happiness and pleasure to create a program. Definitely, it will increase the productivity of the programmer. Object oriented. So it support the classes, objects, and all the advanced features of object-oriented features like the encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding, multiple inheritance, and we can inherit the classes implemented in Java and C++, in Python, and vice versa. The another, it's a free and open source like the Perl and like PHP. All the tools are available and freely available to online. No copyright, no restriction are required. We just download the Python and Python's tools and create our software, whether projects, and that's just sell in the market. Free doesn't mean that it's unsupported. It a lot of communities are available to online communities are available to support the Python. Next, it's a portable. So the whole Python is written in the ANSI C, and so it can run everywhere without changing a bit of code. And across the platform, it will be portable. So we write once and run everywhere. It's powerful. Uh, it's powerful because it's also working as a scripting as well as a full-fledged programming language. Generally, we are talking about the Java and C++. These are the full-fledged programming. While if you are talking about the PHP, so PHP is just a scripting language. So Python is working both as a scripting as well as a full-fledged programming language. So we can create the simple script and simple programs to a complex and larger systems and big programs using the Python. One of the important features, the automatic memory management. You and programmer need not to worry about the allocation of object and allocation of the memory and deallocation of the memory. If we were talking about the C++, the programmer need to manage and need to create the memory allocations and then delete these memory location. Here in the Python, everything will be there open. No need to worry. Programming in the large support. We can also create the larger system through the Python because of the object oriented capability, modules, class, exception, and inheritance. So larger system can be created. It's a mixable. It can be glued with the other programming and integrate with the C programs. We can extend the Python programs from the C++ and Java programs, and Java and C++ program can be extended through the Python. So that means it will be mixable from the C++, Java, and other programmings also. It is easy to use because it is a simple and easy to use. So it is a fun to work and fun to programming. Simple type and run the program, and no need to store the intermediate code and no need to compile. It is directly interpreted on the system, and it's easy to learn. If you are already familiar and you are also already expert in the Java and C++, you can within the weeks you can learn and create the Python programs. And next is the internet scripting. So also have the rich internet modules like the internet utility modules like the socket programming. We can extract information from the server side, CGI scripts, parser HTMLs, uh, FTP API, and XML file process. So there are a number of libraries and there are utilities are available for the WW and web application based programs. Database programming, the standard pickle module that is provided the simple object persistent system and restore the entire Python object to the files. So Python supports and provide the interface to all the commercial database, including all the relational database like the Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, and Sybase, and etc. It's image processing, artificial intelligence, distributed object, machine learning. So C and C++, a lot of libraries are available created using the C++ and C and C++. These libraries can be added in the Python scripts to create the image processing and AI projects and distributed projects. The next is the why we use today uh, the Python. The Google started to use the Python in the web search system. YouTube video use the Python. One of the SaaS product, cloud product, Dropbox, also used the Python, and their client desktop also use it. Uh, Raspberry Pi promotes as its educational language. One of the torrent software and torrent server, BitTorrent, use the Python program. One of the Google App Engine and their web development and the mobile development also use the Python as a application language. Another is a Maya, an integrated 3D modeling and animation system. They also use the Python scripting API. Intel, Cisco, HP, Seagate, Qualcomm, IBM, and most of the top IT companies use the Python nowadays. LASA, Los Alamos, Fermilab, JPL, and other use Python for their scientific and task modeling and their simulation and then experimenting. Application of Python generally is used in the system programming. That means we can create the utility software for the system compiler, interpreters, various file system tools. We can create the graphical user interfaces using the X Windows and the Microsoft MFC, use the internet scripting, web-based programming. We can component integration, just we have discussed database programming, rapid prototyping, and in use the simulation tool like the numeric and research and scientific programming. Its technical strengths are object oriented, it's free, it's portable to across the platform, it's very powerful, it can be mixed when the C++, Java and another programming, it's easy to use and easy to learn. Okay, today we stop the slide and we will discuss the compilation and interpretation in the next class. Okay, thank you.